Okay, I think we're rolling. This is Tom, and I'm here from Vegas4Locals.com, and I literally just got out of bed. And I know what you're saying. It's 7 a.m. right now, and it's late for me, but it is late for me to just be getting up. But heck, I was up until very late hour, and then I went to bed, and I slept about, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours altogether, which is usually that's more than I usually get altogether at once anyway. So, yeah, I did kind of sleep in, but it's 7 a.m., it's Monday. I worked all weekend, folks, so don't give me grief for starting work only on as late as Sunday on a Monday, okay? But I'll be working all day long today, and I'm starting at 5 minutes of 7, and that's earlier than most. Now, I want to talk about my friend John, who was a counselor of mine. Well, not a counselor of mine, a co-counselor of mine, I should say, is what he was. But he was a little bit older and more experienced than me. This is the first year that I ever did any counseling at a camp, and it was at Camp Chile in Estes Park, Colorado. And this was in 1990, I believe. No, 1989. It was in 1989, the summer of 1989. That's when it was. And I went out there to Estes Park to work at Camp Chile. It was a great camp, way up high in the mountains, up in the trees and mountain lakes and forests. And, oh, man, just beautiful wildlife, and slept in cabins. And I was in charge as a co-counselor of several others. I had my own cabin, and everyone had their cabin that they were in charge of in a group of boys in our camp. And those boys were between, I think, 9 and 12. I might be wrong, but 9 and 12 sounds about right to me. And then they went up to another camp after that if they were older. And my camp was Camp Sky High. But then they went up to another camp and I don't remember that one was Sky Low or something. I don't know, just kidding. Something else. But I was Camp Sky High, and then we went to this other camp when they were a little bit older, and then another camp when they were a little bit older than that. And there were 3 different camps for the boys, and 3 different camps for the girls, too, for different ages. But then they just moved on to the next one. They got a little bit older if they kept going every summer, which most of them did, because Camp Chile was wonderful and a great experience for everybody, including the counselors. Well, for me, I really loved the experience altogether, but there's one thing I did not like that much, and that was sleeping in the cabin at night in the Estes Park cold. We didn't have that much heat in those cabins. They had a little bit of something going on, but I don't know what it was. It sure didn't keep anybody warm. And maybe it was just the light bulb burning, I guess, and we turned that off at night. We didn't even have that, but it was cold. And in the morning, here comes John to get everybody up and motivated and ready to go out and enjoy the day. And he'd come in the cabins and, wake you up. And then it was time for everybody to get everybody up to make them to go take a shower. It's an easy bunch of 8 and 9 to 12-year-old kids up in the mountains in Camp Chile. Most of them, this is an expensive camp too, so from rich kid camp. What this one was. I worked at other kind of camps, worked at cancer camp, worked at other kind of camps with not rich kids, sick kids. All right, man. And you ain't rich when you're sick. I'm sorry, I don't care how much money your daddy or mommy have, you're not rich when you're sick. You're not. No, you're ill, and that ain't rich. It ain't rich to be ill. It's unrich to be ill. You need to get better. And that's what I'm doing, and it's what I have been doing with my illnesses, and it's harder for people with illnesses like cancer. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's harder for them. But that's not the point of this story. But anyway, these kids, I'm not going to say they're all spoiled. They're just kids that grew up with money and privilege, and they didn't really have to do that much as far as rules were concerned, because a lot of their parents didn't really spend that much time with them, to be honest. Most people don't get that rich and spend that much time with their young children, because they're usually busy. If they're not busy earning the money, they're probably out busy spending it on themselves or something like that. And I'm not against having money, don't get me wrong. But that was kind of the case at this camp. A lot of the kids didn't seem to have parents that really gave a shit about them. They kind of just parked them there for the summer. And that's pretty sad. To me, that was pretty sad. One of the things I enjoyed about working there was connecting the most with those kids that seemed to not have their parent around, which was pretty sad to me, really. But someone had to do it, and I'm glad that I was able to. befriend those kids a little bit more than the other kids because they needed it more. Okay, they didn't have a parent writing them letters and calling them on certain days and things like that, and coming up and visiting them on rodeo day for the midsummer rodeo. That I taught the kids how to taught the kids how to, their horsemanship skills and how to ride a horse and do things like that in the pen, and then they got to show off to their parents. And the horse band do different things with their horse. That's another story for another video. But anyway, John, he would come into these cabins and he would shout out whatever god awful early time it was in the morning. It's a great day to play, everybody. It's a great day to play. And he would yell at the top of his lungs. You could hear it all up and down the camp, and probably into the other camps, and probably into the forest for the animals too if they were still sleeping. So old John would wake us all up telling us it's a great day to play. And nobody agreed with him usually at that time. I guarantee you, nobody agreed with him. But I didn't agree with him either. And I'd hear some kid yell out, it's a great day to sleep. And everybody else would say, yeah. And we could all agree it's a great day to sleep. But it's almost always a great day to sleep because sleeping's great too. But you know what? You got to get out and play, folks. So get out and play with us at VegasForLocals.com. That's what I'm asking you to do, is come out and play with us. We're playing a fun game right now. We're playing a game called Enjoying Your Vacation in Las Vegas when you come to visit, okay? Want to play that game with us? We'll come and do it because we can help you do it. And we'll do it better than anybody else because we'll give you better personal attention, and we'll make sure you get the best price on everything personally. Make sure you get the best price, okay? Not just say it and tell you if you get a lower price, you gotta tell us that you found it and prove it, and then we'll just change ours to theirs, and then you might as well have gone with the one you got if you found a lower price. Now, you find a lower price with someone else, we'll help you. I'll get the same price with us if it's really a legit price and it's available. And then we'll top that by getting you for an improvement in the quality of the product that you're going to get for that price. Because I guarantee you, most of the times when you pay that low price, it might be lower than ours, it ain't for the same thing. It ain't for the same seats. Or it ain't for the same time slot, or it ain't for the same date. Might not even be for the same show, heck. It might be something a little bit different than what you're really expecting, and you don't really realize it because you're getting that price, and all you think about is the price. But you call us, and we get you the best deal. We get it right for you. Okay? And we give you that personal service with no fee whatsoever if you're buying at least $1,000 worth of vacation stuff from us for your Las Vegas trip. Now, that's not too much to ask. Everyone's going to spend at least $1,000 on their hotel and their shows, and maybe other things that we can help you out with. Some attraction tickets. We can even do some restaurant stuff, but we're getting better at that. But we can sell you easily $1,000 worth of stuff, and stuff that you would have paid far more than $1,000 for in a 3-4 day Vegas vacation, even a 2-day Vegas vacation if you do it right. But we'll get you that $1,000 worth of far more than $1,000 worth of value that another guy won't be able to get you. And we'll do it because we give you personal service, and we don't charge you extra for it because we just charge you what they charge, and then we get a commission from the people that do the tour or do the show or offer the hotel room or whatever. That comes out of their profit, not what you pay. You don't pay more to us for any of our services as long as you spend $1,000 or more. And that's just because we don't want to waste our time helping out people that aren't spending any real money on their trip to Las Vegas when we could be helping out the people that are really coming here to have fun. And you got to spend $1,000 minimum on your Vegas vacation package or something like that to really have fun. I mean, come on. I don't know. If you want to do a whirlwind one-night trip here and go back the next day and morning or next night graveyard or take the red eye and come back on the next red eye or something. I don't know. You may definitely spend less than $1,000 on your air, your hotel, and so maybe a show or two. You're probably not going to even check out a show if you're coming that fast. So anyway, come out, enjoy your time, and book it with VegasForLocals.com. You can call me directly if you're going to spend at least $1,000, and I'll help you out. I'll help you out personally right now because I don't really have a lot to do right now because my employees kicked me out of the office. I'm not supposed to be working right now because all I do is call trouble. I don't want to cause no more trouble, so I'll just help people plan their Vegas vacation, and we'll get paid for it because we get paid by the vendors, not you. So just go ahead and book your vacation with us. We'll help you plan it out, and then we'll take our cut, but we won't take it from you. All right, so come to Las Vegas, and it's a great day to play, folks. I know it's a great day to sleep. It's always a great day to sleep, but it's definitely a great day to get out of bed and come play with us, and you sleep later. All right, that's it I got for now. Tom Wilkinson, CEO of VegasForLocals.com. Tune into my Facebook Live casts, recordings, not recordings, casts, live casts that I'm doing, driving down in Las Vegas Strip and other unique areas and interesting areas in Las Vegas. So you can see what's going on with me if you want. All right, so check me out on Facebook. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye. And make it a great day, and it's a great day to play.